Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to request Mrs. Desire Luzinda, please hold that knife, and we shall all join in. You can stretch your hand. Nice. Oh. Mama Tembe. Mama Tembe has brought an idea and it has spread already. Ladies and gentlemen, from the count of 3, 2, 1, and 0.
She was excited, but I was filled with emotions. And I got there, and life was so hard. It was so hard. You know, when you're used to a certain life where everything is being done for you, and you go to a place where you have to do everything for yourself, it is the hardest thing to get used to. And sometimes I'll ask God and tell him, Lord, is it really going to get better? And he would tell me it's going to get better. I hang on to those words, and I would walk, and sometimes I would cry at work, and I'm like, is this really what I'm supposed to do? And he would tell me it's going to get better. But I thank God for the man of God, Apostle Grace. If it were not for your sermons, I thank God for everything, for comforting me. Every time I listen to the sermons, I would literally hear your voice tell me, do not give up, do not go back, do not draw back to petition. Keep pushing, a better life awaits. And I would listen to someone. Sometimes I would be at work with earphones, and you know, they just couldn't understand. I had to worship. I had to, you know, to keep me going, to keep me going. It was the word that kept me whole. It was the word that kept me going every other day. And sometimes I felt like giving up, and I just could not quit. I had to hang on to God because I knew a better day was coming. And little by little, life got better. Little by little, life got better. And I can tell you, sometimes I meet people and they're like, oh my God, Desire, you had such a great life. What are you doing in the US living a normal life? And I tell them, you have no idea. I've never had such peace in my entire life like the peace I had today. But you know, it's so hard to explain you know, how you feel. It's hard to explain peace until somebody experiences it. You cannot explain it. You know, I would tell them, I feel so much peace. I feel so much joy. I would worship all the time. I would listen to the word and tell them, God is amazing. Life in God is just amazing. They would never get it. Some would, others wouldn't. But I know it will all make sense as my life begins to unfold. It will all make sense. And whoever did not believe me, I can assure you they are about, because God is about to burst them out. Thank you, Jesus. And I just want to thank you all for coming and believing in me. I know this is a very tough time. Some people are very scared with the corona, like, you know. But thank you for coming and sparing time to come and celebrate with me, because this is a new chapter of my life. And I just want to tell God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank, oh my God, I don't even know where to start. And I just want to thank you. And seeing you, this is a day I was looking forward to. But I thank God that He has done it to His glory. It was not in our strength, it was totally God, and He has done it, and I'm blessed that I am here, and I thank God that you're all here. Thank you so much. Also, I want to thank the funeral pastors. Thank you so much for coming. I bless the Lord for your lives. I want to thank my friends, Levikson. Thank you so much. Now, one of the days I made a phone call to Honorable Miriam Matembe, and you know, it surprised me how she talked. She was like, oh, sorry, who am I talking to? I'm like, it's Desire Luzinda. Desire Luzinda, the one that I know. I said, yes, Mama. Okay. I said, Mama, I'm launching my foundation, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, what is it about? So I explained that we do offer hope. We do give hope to the hopeless. And we give support to the needy. But most importantly, we extend and preach the life of Christ to those in need. And we give them something more than the physical need. Because it is in Christ that you can find peace, that you can find provision, that you can find anything that you can never need in life. And she interjected and said, hey, you received Jesus. I wanted to laugh, but I had to keep my composure. But it was the most realistic phone call. So I told her, yes, I received Jesus. When was that? I told her in 2017, that is good. So she was impressed. She's like, oh, that's good. So when are you coming back? I told her when I was coming, and she said, okay, I will come. Luzinda, you received Jesus. So, Mama Miria, thank you for being amazing. That was so amazing. I want to thank my friends. I'm sorry I might not be able to mention names, but I just want to let you know that I'm so happy you are here to celebrate this very, very great day of my life. And the media houses that are here, thank you so, so much. And just to let you know that this was not my work. God did this, but He uses human beings to accomplish stuff. And I do thank God for the amazing men of God. Now, if I start to talk about these men of God, I will not finish. But to put in a nutshell, I just want to let you know that when the world closed out on me and I didn't have friends, I prayed to God for friends. Friends who would love me the way I am. Friends who would speak the same language with me, and that is God. And I'm telling you, I met them when I landed. That's when I met them physically. But we are so close like brothers and sisters because of God. It's a divine connection. We've walked over 1 year together in faith. We've prayed together. We have done everything together. And gentlemen, I always tell you I love you. But today I want to say it out loud. I love you so much. Thank you for accepting me. Thank you for being a part of Desire Luzinda Foundation. Thank you for speaking life into me. These men know God. And I always learn from them. And I always insist, I'm like, Bambi, because when I pray with you, I learn something. And I really bless the Lord for you, and may He continue to increase you. And one thing I pray for is that
many years down the road, we can still stand and smile and talk about our God. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I want to thank the man of God, Apostle Grace. I had been to churches, and sometimes it was hard. You know, when you're going through something, but it's different when you're treated otherwise. It's very different and very painful. I was not healing. I was not changing. I was frustrated. And I remember in November 2017, I met with a man of God. And I was breaking down. I told him, you know what? I want to serve God, but I don't know how I can do this. I've tried, but I can't, and I'm so depressed. And he just told me very simple words. He told me, Desire, keep doing what you do, but ask God to lead you. I felt this relief. I felt like, that's how I felt. And henceforth, I went back to music, effortless, but I kept praying to God to change me. However, I did not know the kind of prayer I was saying. Had I known what was coming, probably I wouldn't have said that prayer. Now, when God begins to deal with you, he does it his own way, I'm telling you. It is tough. Things of He deals with you from the inside. And just like the Bible said, unless a seed falls to the ground and rots, it bears no fruit. I was in my stage of rotting. To the world, I looked lost. To the world, I had nothing to offer. Many people told me, the words would pierce through my heart. The very people I love, my very close friends, were just flying words in the air because they know how I was going through. And they were the first witnesses. But I hang on to the words my father told me. And he redeemed me. He refined me. He's still doing so. But I had to trust the process. The refining, you know, just like gold, it doesn't look spectacular unless it is refined. I was going through that refining. It was a huge fire for me. But I thank God that I can stand here today and say my life is beautiful because God refined me. Thank you. Thank you so much, my Father. And then also, I have been doing charity over the years, but it never made sense until I got to know God. You know, you could help people and they don't appreciate, and you're like, hey, what am I not doing right? You're spending money, something is not right somewhere. But the day I got to know God, it made sense. I didn't want to give just the physical needs. I wanted to be involved in people's lives, to see them know the God that I know, to see them get the peace and happiness that I feel. And that's why Desire Luzinda Foundation is Hope Reborn. We bring hope to the world, hope to the hopeless, but the hope that is of God. I could go on and on and on, but because we're time bad, I will end here. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
And I'm more than grateful to God. But before I sing this song that means so much to me, it speaks a part of my life that I've been through. For the most part of my life, I was depressed. But to the world, I was living the best part of my life, the best life ever. And I know very many people go through the same. And it's only a few. It's only God who can tell what's in our hearts. To the world, I was traveling. To the world, I looked like the diva that was living the best part of her life, but I was depressed. I was very depressed. I spent many nights crying on my pillow because I wasn't getting the satisfaction I needed from the world. And neither did I know what I really needed to have the happiness that I needed. I lost friends because I had nothing to offer at a certain point in my life. Until I met a man of God who spoke life into me with just a few words, and my life changed. But I must say it didn't change overnight. It took a transition only I could understand. At some point I would have given up because it was so tough, but I had to press on. I had to press on. But it feels so empty to lose the people that you stood up for, that you literally walked a certain part of their lives with, that people you stood with through thick and thin, and they just cannot stand with you at a time you need them most. That is the most painful part of life, I must say. That is the one thing that literally got me to think, am I choosing the right path? And I wondered, will I ever have friends that can stand with me?